Iraq is still under fire. It seems to be escalating, as I've been saying in the previous videos. So today I'm going to get to what's happening since the last videos, new updates, and I'll make this as quick as I possibly can. This is an article here out of the Daily Mail. Rounded up to be killed, ISIS militants seize dozens of Iraqi soldiers before driving them to the desert to be shot. Now I'm not going to show the images here. They're pretty graphic. I'll put the link in the description as always. You can scroll down, you can take a look for yourself, but essentially they are now beginning an extermination of as many of them as they can. This is a battle between the Sunnis and the Shias. This is a battle that's been going on for thousands of years, and I'm going to tell you right now that Iran is in Iraq and they're helping them out. They've been sent in. So right here you can see Iranian special forces are also streaming in to bolster Baghdad's defenses. And there are many other points in this here which I won't get to, but you can see that this war is undoubtedly escalating. Iran sends troops into Iraq to aid fight against the ISIS militants. And again, you can go see the pictures for yourself, but essentially they had decided that they want this area to be more stable. This is going to spill over into Iran. That's what they're worried about. So they sent their troops in, and also, as I said in previous videos, that the US is going to help Iran out in a joint action a joint action against the Iraqis insurgents that's happening right now. This is the Iraqi soldiers getting slaughtered right here. You can see partially in this image here. There are more images as I said. But what's happening now is that the US is pulling out their men from Iraq, and this is happening. There's been hundreds, I believe, even thousands moved out of there. The US State Department said in a statement that undisclosed number of staffers will be moved, and they're talking about the different regions, essentially just moving them out of Iraq. Now they're anticipating this to escalate just as I am, so that's what they're doing. They're moving their staffers out of there, and what's going to happen here is I believe that the US is going to have to make its presence back in here known. They're going to have to put boots on the ground. They'll probably do drone strikes. It is going to happen very, very soon. I'm sure they will come out in the media and say a few words prior to doing so. So let's keep an eye on this. Now this is the part that I like to get into, the money GPS. You can read these articles for yourself. That's what many of the other YouTubers do. They read you the articles and then that's it. They don't leave anything to your imagination. But I wanted to take a look at this. I want to look deeper into the information. That's what I did in my book. I looked deeper down into the historical data and I presented it. And this is it right here. My search for the Taliban 5. This is an article out of the Daily Beast. And right here it's saying that in Qatar, everybody knows the Taliban commanders released from Guantanamo are here. Nobody knows where. So they are now luxury living. You have individuals, they release them out of Guantanamo, and not just Guantanamo. I went into this in other videos too, how they release these people and they are basically free to go. These individuals don't really get punished because the system is funding them. I've gone over this many times, how Al-Qaeda is being funded by the West. This is a proven fact. They've admitted it themselves. It is undoubtable. They've gone into this, and here they are. They have all the money. Where is it coming from? It's coming from you and I. We are funding indirectly this terrorism, and then they are able to go into Iraq, and then we have to then send troops in again. It is a circle that occurs over and over again. I'm sick and tired of looking at it. Now you and I are awake to this. We see it. We know what's happening. But the general public doesn't. And take a look at this article here. Some Metro Detroiters wait in line outside for a week in every kind of weather for new Air Jordans. That's what the public is really interested in. They don't care about Iran. They don't care about Iraq. They couldn't pick them out on a map. They can't tell the difference between the two. But here they are outside waiting for their new Air Jordans. That's what the public cares about, and that is a very scary thought, because it is you and I who have to carry these individuals on our backs. We have to do the research. We have to look deeper into this. We have to be the ones to do the preparation, because when the stuff hits the fan, we're going to be the ones who have to take this on. I hope that you will want more information, that you want to be responsible. In order to do so, you need to be an insider. That's at themoneygps.com. It is at the bottom. You fill in your email address. It's totally free. It gets you the intel you need. You get emails in your inbox every so often, and it's good information that is very short and concise, and I hope that you will join the others on there.